Today was so stressful, but I survived. All right. I hope you are doing fantastic, wonderful this weekend. Oh, look at that. Here we are watching the very latest GFS run that's hot off the presses. So hot it hasn't even finished yet. And it has Hurricane Agatha becoming a tropical storm going over Cuba, missing Florida completely, and then knuckleball curving back to the coast, and boom, hitting North Carolina, Virginia, and such. And this is very notable because A, it's a hurricane, and B, it has the hurricane hitting the USA, and C, this isn't the only model that suggests this is going to be the outcome that happens about 9 or 10 days from now. Technically, the Euro and GFS seem to be locked in on this solution, and we don't technically know where it's going. The latest icon is like, I know where it's going, and it is going straight into Florida. So the latest icon has it reforming in the Gulf. We're talking about Hurricane Agatha. And then it reaches about Category 1 hurricane strength and moves over Florida, Tampa, Miami area. Here we watch that model run. Oh, yeah. And so usually THORnews survives and thrives on contributions and donations. Today was really stressful. If you'd like to make a contribution or donation, it would be greatly appreciated. There are ways in the information box to do it. Okay. Yeah, we'll be tracking this thing pretty much all day, 2 to 3 times a day, 4 times a day. They come out with model runs for the GFS 4 times a day. And so this would be happening about 5 or 6 or 7 days from now. And then if it curves around, that would be about 3 or 4 days after. And so it's going to be a very interesting time. And here we have the latest gem run, hot off the presses. It has Agatha just being a very moist, look at that, bam, tropical storm that would move over the tip of Florida. I'm talking about Tampa and Miami. But it does look like it would bring a whole lot of moisture with this type of run. You've even seen purple in there. And purple can be super duper heavy rain. And so, yeah, the last time we checked, the Euro has it moving as a tropical storm and then pretty much banging into southern and northern Carolinas. We'll get the next run of this thing in about 2 hours, so we'll check it again there. But, absolutely, official hurricane season begins in about 48 hours. And so we'll be watching this shit like a hawk till November. Herculids, a potential, quote-unquote, asterisk, once-in-a-lifetime meteor shower could start tomorrow night. Technically, wow. Yi Quanzi says they've arrived early. Some of them. Let's see what this means, because T-minus about 24 hours from now, which would be tomorrow night, is when it's supposed to begin. Peter Brown, first TAU HERCULID activity detected by the Canadian Meteor Orbit Radar, minus 11 orbits in the last 24 hours. Geocentric gradient is very broad, with average RA 204 and DEC 20. But with the spreads of several degrees. You know what he's saying. Exactly. But yeah, this has started early. Will we get thousands of meteors, shooting stars an hour? Will it be dud? Probably be somewhere in between. But we will track it and be sure and look up in the east, I think, if you want to catch a few and make some wishes. Help me, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. New moon today, I believe. Shitboat blowed up in Swiss or land, but nobody died. But people were like, man, I inhaled way too much smoke. Jonathan McDowell is like, orbital mechanics experts, non-conspiracy theory explanations are solicited because some weird shit happened in the space debris today. And I can't talk that well. Object bullshit. Or BS probably stands for something else. Like big sides. This will be my 71st video that I made in May. Mayday, May. Like I said, just like saying Mayday. Well, okay, yeah, Mayday. Red bean for today. Memorial Day. Well, that's tomorrow, Memorial Day. Monday. Red bean. But that's only in a few minutes. Red bean for Minnesota and North and South Scotia of North and South Dakota. But yeah, red bean is pretty serious. Long track tornadoes. Usually when the red bean is in there, something bad happens, like really bad. So please pay attention, Minnesotians. And then Tuesday, more severe weather action. And then Wednesday, more severe weather action. You see that day 4? See, that's right. Monday, Memorial Day. Tuesday and Wednesday, you will be getting more severe weather. That's a big dang chunk of red right there. You see that? Up through here. Up double. It almost looks like a 8-hour watch period. See, I would definitely take today, the next 24 hours severe weather seriously if you're up in these areas. To the west of the Great Lakes. And up into Canada. I hope you Canadians are doing well. Agatha reached Category 3, which is a strong hurricane. Strength before it is going to traipse over Mexico and Central America and then go into the Gulf, ? Over the next 7 days. Yeah, the tip of Florida. And definitely, I think this is Cuba. You guys are going to be getting a ton of rain. And then you'll be getting a lot of rain here and then more rain up in here as well. Ransomware Attack sends New Jersey County. New Jersey. Let me try it again. Ransomware Attack sends New Jersey County back to 1977. Wow, that's a fancy trick. I didn't even know that you could do that, but I guess it can, because this was told to me on the Twitter by Information Security Briefly. In brief, Somerset County, New Jersey, was hit by a ransomware attack this week that hobbled. I don't know if being hobbled means you go back to 1977, but I'm not in no mood to split hairs. The Chinese embassy in UK was like, don't make our 1.4 billion people fuck you up over Taiwan. So yeah, the world's an interesting place at all times, and people seem to really like to fight and argue about all types of shit. But especially invisible lines that divide countries. Miami's already feeling the wetness, and shit hadn't even really started yet. Man, sometimes I feel like giving up, but then I remember I never learned how. TAU HERCULID Fireball. Yes, debris from Comet 73P Schwassmann-Wachmann 3 might actually be approaching Earth. A camera operated by the Spanish Meteor and Fireball Network caught a piece of the broken comet disintegrating over Zaragoza on May 27th. Watch the movie. This is a hopeful sign that the larger crowd of debris, hypothesized by researchers, may be following not far behind it, and it might produce a TAU HERCULID meteor outburst Monday and Tuesday. And so definitely be looking forward if you're into that type of shiz. If the outburst occurs, a big if, skywatchers in North America will be favored to see it. I'll be looking out for it for sure. But what if I have been wishing all the time for world peace and then really solid love and romance? Then it never comes. Does that mean my wishes suck? No, that was a crappy question to end on. Anyway, I'm glad today is about to be over. God bless everyone. Yeah, if you want to help THORnews, end of May, I'd appreciate it. But everybody stay cool. Have a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. And we'll talk to y'all tomorrow. God bless everyone.